Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Charles, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know you love us, cause us talk ish and live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you stepped in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. What? What? Spread the word.
Too, right? Oh, we straight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Flynn started to show off yawning. What's good, gang? Listen, Flizz is annoyed because we had technical difficulties we never had before. But you know what? This is how it works in the real world. Sometimes things take forever. But you know what it is? Whatever this program is, I'm gonna be hitting their ass up because they owe me about $20 for that, right, Flizz?
Yeah.
They cost me some time. Time is money. The What Show is in the building. What you doing, T? Pouring them shots. Listen, I'm not gonna say another word until I get this shot. We going nuts tonight with Bacardi shots. That's what we doing for real. I didn't even think people do that no more. What's up, gang? The what jigger? What?
Everything else from the party is gone.
Yo, listen, we just had the craziest party for wifey's birthday.
Yeah,
man, it was super duper turned up. Everybody showed out straight up with the whole 20s theme. Everybody looked good. It was a beautiful thing. Can y'all hear us? Are we on? Let's go. I think we ready. The what jigger? What jigger? What jigger? What? My name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is
an artist named Fliz.
Sleepy Fliz.
Yo, I haven't been sleeping lately, bro. For the last 2 days, I probably got like 4 hours sleep total.
Sleepy Fliz. Right next to Sleepy Fliz is
TJ Sauce was popping, world.
We are the What Show. Listen, put your glass in there. If you got something to cheer with us, put your
tink tink.
Salute, gang. Can you do the Black Dash Yeti tonight?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we gotta wake Fliz up, man. Corinne, what's good, Corinne? We gotta wake Fliz up because he came in this bitch sleepy. We gonna have a good time. So you ready, Fliz?
Needed a shot.
I'll go to sleep if I take a shot. It's a wrap. What are we doing? Black-Yeti.com.
Hold up, Fliz. I don't know if they heard you, Fliz. We gotta wake Fliz up. One more time.
The remix.
Black-Yeti.com.
Black-Yeti.com in the building.
Tap in.
Head over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental US. They got those. What's them joints you was tripping off that night, TJ? They got the gummies, the edibles, all that good stuff like that there. Head on over there. Let them know who sent you.
The wax too. The wax is good.
The wax and all that stuff like that there. Listen, gang, we're gonna have a good show tonight. It's so much going on. TJ, text me what we talking about tonight. I ain't had no answer for him because there's so much stuff going on, gang. It's so many topics to discuss. I don't know where to start. Let me get to the comments first. Let's go to the chat. Then we're gonna get this popping. Salute Black Mall in the building, Corinne in the building,
Yep.
Queen in the building. Salute. The other Queen B in the building, Miss Rockitty in the building.
Salute.
She said, "You gotta wake up, Fliz. It's time to wake up."
I'm awake, yo. I'm here.
Fliz was at the party taking pictures. He was here for a long time.
And
that party was crazy.
videotaping,
And videotaping. Good evening. Let's see. Hummingbird in the building. Mims in the building. Let me see. Blue Bird in the building. Listen, it's gonna get crazy. No red cups tonight. Nah, we ain't got no red cups tonight. We only got glass. We ran out of red cups.
Yeah.
Y'all got like half mason jars or something up in here.
We got like some bullshit. But listen,
No, that's the jar where the olives come out of, huh? Y'all emptied olive and put that shit in there.
listen, man, it's so much going on. William in the building, Will I Am in the building. Listen, Sarah in the building. I want to talk about this because this one, the first thing I want to talk about, I want to get y'all y'all noses open on this. I know y'all know about, because you guys are hip hop heads. Do y'all know what's going on with Cassidy and the Eazy the Block Captain battle?
A little bit.
Y'all know what happened with that. So I did a video earlier today saying that battle rap just killed itself, and I want to explain why, and I want to get your opinion. For one, Eazy the Block Captain and Cassidy, the biggest battle of the year, the biggest rap battle hands down, because Cassidy promoted it so crazy because he was clowning Eazy, saying that Eazy not from Philly. If y'all see their heads down in their phone, make sure that y'all sharing the show just like they doing. Yep. TJ Fliz, da. So it got so hectic online that people was really anticipating what Eazy was going to say. You know that Cassidy was going to get him about Remy Ma. You know that it was going to come to that, da. Yep. But what he really was hitting them on this weekend, over the weekend, was the fact that he's not from Philly, but he been repping Philly so hard. He really from Pottsville, Pennsylvania, wherever that's at. Right now, I saw the clips of the battle. They came out. They both got one round off each. He was addressing the Pottsville thing. He was saying, listen, I did mad work for Philly and battle rap. I put Philly on my back when nobody was checking for Philly. This is Eazy the Block Captain. Yep. He said, when nobody was checking for Philly, I put Philly on my back. Y'all dudes came in after the fact, and now you want to rep Philly, this, that, and the third. He told us to Cassidy, this, that, and the third. So as the battle's going on, you seen rap battles, dudes gets real close. Yep. They closer than me and you in proximity, right? Yep. I guess Eazy may have been inadvertently spitting on Cat, like spit's coming out his mouth. That happens in battles, but these guys really don't like each other. So Kaz is like, stop spitting on me, gang. Like, move back, go over there and say your raps. Like, he's on some like, go over there. Now that's something you don't do in battle. You don't tell a dude to go over there. They don't really like to be touched either. He started touching them, pushing them, right? Allegedly. Salute Mary in the building. So what happened was, when he started telling him to go over there, da. Eazy the Block Captain started saying, bro, don't touch me, right? Yep. So as that starts to escalate, you can see the footage. I can show you a little clip. I'm going to see if I can find the clip real quick. Yep. You can see the clip that these two dudes are surrounded by 100 dudes. And as they start getting a little testy, whatever, they start to kind of formulate the pushing back and forth, where they kind of like get a little like too testy, and one touches the other one in a way where it starts to make them both start to lunge, right? And more so Cassie starts lunging, and dudes it didn't escalate. They got to grab Cass, grab this guy. So the battle never finished is what I'm trying to tell you. So all these dudes that went, everybody that paid to go to this battle, they didn't get to see a battle. The battle ended. They broke it up.
That was the main event too,
that was the main event. And they had
That's what they paid for.
They paid for that. Not only did they pay for that, they had an issue with the mics. So they had to shut the whole thing down for an hour while they had the room was fully packed of people. They had to shut the whole event down for an hour and go find mics. So I'm like, bro, battle rap at this point, this been 20 plus years of you battle rapping. We still having issues with the mics. We still having dudes pushing each other, getting too antsy and fighting and breaking the battle up before it even starts. Yep. So I'm like, are we seeing the end of battle rap? I feel like what's happening is, if battle rap don't advance itself and get smarter about how it does things and gets more professional, we going to see the death of battle rap. That's just my stance. Some people came in my comments like, Charles, you being overreactive. It's not that serious. Battle rap has had this before. But I'm looking at it as a whole. At the end of the day, when you're doing battle rapping and you're paying this money to go, you might be going on airplanes, this, that, and the third. You're getting hotels. You're going all across the country to come see this battle. Then you get there and they don't finish the battle. At some point, you're going to stop doing that. At some point, you're going to stop watching. One of the battle leagues is closing down because they can't afford it. I'm just going to be honest. I heard that today. Like, one of the battle leagues is already closing down. Battle rap itself is struggling. Not only that, when they actually battling, it's getting to the point where it's nothing but trying to bring the man down to the lowest denominator. You're trying to find out, you're paying money to get info on him. You're paying money to find out if he's on welfare, if his girl on welfare, if his dad a snitch, if his mom is a hoe, all this shit. Is his mom on drugs? Okay, I'm gonna attack you with drugs. Cassidy spent his whole verse talking about the dude mom on drugs, right? So it's like a whole thing is like, where we going with this battle rap? Is it really still a viable art form? You know what I mean? So I'm like, what are we talking about with this battle rap? Do we got to change it? Now, I'm going to say this in my own opinion. I feel like first things first, that all the dudes on stage got to change. I think when it's 80 guys on stage, that's really not part of the battle. They just there to like either protect a man or actually antagonize the other guy. I'm starting to feel like they got to clean that up. Get some of these guys off the stage. Get most of these guys off the stage. When the battle ended, right, and they had to pull Kaz away from him, they went to another location because they had ran over the time. The venue was like, we got to close. You guys got to get out of here, even though we extended it. They went to another location, so they was going to battle at another location. This dude, Kaz, allegedly had 50 people with him. Eazy, the block captain, said, I'm a battle, but let's just have my security, him, his security. Kaz was like, no, I need all 50 guys in there. So I'm like, what are we talking about? Now we can't battle without 50 dudes? So the dude obviously said, no, Fliz, would you feel safe? If like these things, they went to another location that was not secure. There was like anything that happened in here. And it got really tested. They really don't like each other. Would you feel comfortable? And I'm not saying Eazy was right or wrong, but would you feel comfortable battling with 50 dudes that you don't know? You there with 5 dudes. We're not in this venue no more that's professional. Now we're in some like side spot. And Cass want to be in there with 50 goons. It's already tested. You already had to pull him off for you. Are you going in there, Fliz? Let's just be honest.
I wouldn't battle. First of all, let me put that out there. I go to battles, and that shit is chippy in there, bro. You can like the air is tense because the demographic of people who go to see battles, it's not like you're going to see Taylor Swift, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
a lot of hood niggas in
yeah, and it's not like even going to see just a commercial rap artist. Like it could be a big rap artist. When you go to a battle rap event, it is different, bro. Yeah. It's the wolves are out, and even your demeanor has to get very. Like even I'm in there like, oh yeah, all right, everybody ain't playing. Let me get on my serious shit. You know what I mean?
On point.
Yeah, I'm on point when I'm in those battle rap arenas. I don't battle, but when I'm in there. So, and another thing, speaking of Cassidy show, see this little cut tendon, crooked finger? This happened when I opened up for Cassidy years ago. You know what I mean?
What happened?
Because there was it's a story. I don't want to put names out there. Because it's people, but things got a little disrespectful, and I never get mad. I got mad, and that's what I get. This was my shit for getting mad and punching through walls and shit, and and losing my temper.
You Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I had to go to Hawkins Hospital get my shit stitched on. But
incredible.
But even that day, it's funny. Like Cassidy was not the police was not trying to let him in the venue. He was trying to get him. He was trying to get the straps in. That's the word. They was like, yo, the police was like, you're not getting here with those guns.
You see, Fliz?
Cassidy and his boys were like, we're trying to get in there, but the police like, you ain't getting in here with those guns. So that was a hell of a day that day. That Cassidy show out here ended up with a crooked ass finger for the rest of my life. But so yeah, I can see Cassidy being on some, 50 of my niggas got to get up in here because he's been like that.
And see, but that's what I'm saying. So now you just described an incident of battle rap. Right now, for battle rap is actively trying to get bigger. Salute to Takeover Battle League. Salute to my guy Jose out here that runs with that. Salute to the Takeover Battle League. Salute to all of them, like URL, all that shit, right? But if you want this to advance, right? I come from DC and we got a music called Go-Go. And Go-Go music never really, everybody heard of Go-Go, but it never advances out of the DMV area. Right? It's several.
That's just your shit.
It's regional. If you didn't grow up in DC, you have no idea about it. It makes no sense to you. You can't get what I was playing Go-Go on this weekend right before the party. Wife was like, "What did we listen to?" I'm like, "This Chuck Brown Go-Go. This is in my bones, right?" But end of the day, it's regional, and it won't ever grow beyond that because of this, that, and the third. It's certain reasons why Go-Go will never expand. Battle rap is the same way. Right? Battle rap is becoming that thing where it's only going to go but so far. They're trying to make it go further, but they can't because stuff like this. The rappers want to come in with 50 goons, right? They want to come in all emotional. They got all this inner stuff they dealing with, and they don't want to get attacked. So then it's like, don't touch me, bro. This, that, and the third. We've had battle rappers get punched. We've had dudes get chased out the venue. We've had all kind of stuff. So battle rap until they make it more professional, right? Until they realize, okay, gang, do you know that Cassidy? Hold on, let me say this real quick, teacher. Do you know that Cassidy allegedly gets $200,000 to battle?
That's a bag.
Now,
I heard Murder Mook get crazy bread too for a battle.
He might. I mean, all of them. They don't. Most of these guys,
like depending on the tier of.
Yeah, most of these guys not doing less than 50 grand for a battle. So I'm like, you're doing 50 grand for a battle, but you're bringing all these guys who could uproot the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. So that at any time they can mess up the bag. Isn't there some type of rules that they gotta with their contracts or whatever? Like you know what I mean? Like they can forfeit bread and all of that if something goes wrong.
See, I don't know the stipulations of what they lose if the battle. It should be
contracts.
It should, because the league is taking a hit on that because everybody asks for refunds. So when Cassidy and this guy didn't happen, guess what? Everybody wants a refund, and the place was packed.
And they get their bread before they even do the battle.
Mm-hmm.
They're paid off. You know what I'm saying?
They're supposed to be, yes.
Yeah, I need my guarantee. Yep.
So if we're gonna talk about if battle rap is ever going to elevate beyond what it is, first of all, Cassidy got to be in his 40s, gang. I'm just gonna be honest, and I get it. You want to feel safe, but the fans got to feel safe. That's the people that's suffering. The fans, they watch it online. They comment. They do the pay-per-view, all that. But then you still got these battles that may not finish. I feel battle rap is doing his own disservice, gang.
I mean, but go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, my bad, not to cut you off. I was gonna say, so do you think, like, not even to put it on no like WWF type of shit? Is like, is there should be a separation, not like a ring, but not even having your homeboys there, just like basically like,
yes,
you know what I mean,
I feel like for battle rap to survive, it's gonna have to be me, one guy, you, one guy, the ref. That's it.
It could be one-on-one, like Tay Rock and Mook did, or something like that.
Yes.
Like
on the stage,
yeah,
type shit.
I've seen things like that, but I mean, my question is, with this brand of battle rap, how far do you expect it to go? It's not as far as like it could be around forever because it could get a cult following. But I'm like, what do you expect it to evolve to? I don't see this thing evolving because the nature of battle rap is insults.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like I'm gonna best you by saying the most gangster shit, the most insulting. Like, how much can that evolve?
You know what I think? I think what Charles is saying is more structure. You know what I mean?
Oh no, the structure. I get that.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like not organized, but you know what I mean, like in a way where it's just like there has to be. They have to like tighten up on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where basically it's just like more control.
Yes.
Better control situation.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like he's basically saying like all the extras. You know what I mean? Like all the extras is like that's the energy, but at the same time, like you're looking at it like that's always been battle rap too. At the same time, you gotta look at it like that because that's what it always been.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like even back in the day when like, oh, you going hood to hood to battle somebody, like you're going with a couple of your guys or, you know what I mean, a bunch of motherfuckers. You're going to the hood to this motherfucker's hood to battle him. You know what I mean? So everybody's outside. Just think about the DMX and Jay-Z battle.
Right.
When you look at that footage, like they was in like a little hole in the wall on top of the fucking pool table. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of pool table, somebody was in my comments today saying that they had a battle league. I gotta look at my comments. But they said their battle league, they have a pool table in the middle, rap on this side, rap on that side, and they Remy Ma, different people have battled like that.
Seen that. That's what made Homeboy famous. Serious Jones when he beat Jen.
Okay.
In that league, but that's when Serious Jones kind of took off when he took Jen.
Yeah,
Jen
Serious
out.
Jones used to be like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so you have a point, Fliz, when you said it's negative, this, not a third, but there's a market for that.
No, I'm saying it could be a forever. I'm saying
right.
Yeah.
So they I'm not saying to corporate and they clean it up, but low key,
more control.
it could be better if you got people that want to see these battles. Some of these battles, you put them on YouTube, they do 3-4 million views. That's not easy. So that's a couple $1,000. That's like a double and triple digits when they start to put them battles up like that. But they got to clean up the whole thing because it's too many people that want. It's worldwide. It's worldwide. You guys have a viable. You from what I hear, Takeover Battle League is one of the best at running things on schedule, being professional. They make sure the battles happen. And even that battle was Takeover Battle League, and even that battle with Cassidy. They had the mic issues, and then Cortez, like my homie said in the chat, Cortez didn't get the battle. I watched his whole video. He was talking about, he said, I've been doing this. Cortez been battling 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know how long he's been battling. Spanish guy. But he's nasty. But he's like, I'm getting tired of this because I'm a veteran. I'll be prepared. I'm not going to stumble. And then my card to get bumped. His card got bumped. Wow. He got bumped. He was supposed to go before Cassidy. They said, no, we're going to bring Cassidy up now because they was running out of time. Yeah. It was like 8:30. They had to end at 9. So they had to bump Cortez, take him to another location. He said he got there. The shit looked like the whole hood was outside. Yeah. He said if he was a scary dude, he wouldn't even have went there. So now you're talking about second locations and bringing 50 guys. It's too. You're not professional enough. We've been doing this too long, right? At one point, they had Drake trying to be support the Battle League. Eminem, everybody was about 10 years ago. Everybody was getting in the battle. 10 years ago, battle was at its height, at its peak. What happened? Now we sitting here. Cassidy got to do all kind of gimmicks to get people to watch it, and then when you go to watch it, you guys can't finish round 2.
Hey, yo, you know it's crazy because they did mad promo for that too.
Mad promo.
I was seeing all the promo, and I'm like, wait, what the hell is going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see the actual battle, but I did see the promo like crazy for it. So, damn, in a way, it's not even saying WWF, but in a way, if you look at it, it's like. That's basically what it
was. WWF promo.
Not WWE, my bad.
We old school. We still say WWF. Yeah. Some people don't even remember that it was WWF. And Stat said Drake started battle rap for a living. He sure do. Battle rap is too raw to be on a mainstream money level. Yes, but anything can make money.
They can make a living off of it.
Heavy metal makes money. Yeah. Anything can make money. In the battle rappers, they don't never launch their careers right into the music. You know how they try to make a song and it don't work. But battle rap gets a lot of notoriety in the niche that it is. You can make money. I'm telling you, they're giving these guys $50,000 to do one battle. Right? Now I get it's a lot of problems with it. The leagues don't always be trying to pay these guys. It's a lot of undercurrent shit.
Do you think they would get like extra bread? Like more money going like to other countries and shit, battling motherfuckers?
Probably, just like anything else. Yeah, probably. And I'm sure they do. UK has its own battle league. I think it's called Don't Choke or something like that. So they got battle leagues everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen Math Hoffa battle in the UK.
Yeah, so they're gonna get their bag anywhere. If the fans know the battle's gonna be more organized and professional, maybe it will get better. I'm not telling you to change up, but I'm telling you to just be more professional. If I know you're gonna be professional and you're gonna finish the battle, and there ain't 100 goons on stage ready to fist fight, I don't know, man.
That might just be the answer to take away the whole entourage. It's like we're just gonna have these two people on stage. You have a crowd. Even at a non-battle rap show, I like that. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, why there's 20 million people on stage should be moving the crowd. You know what I mean?
I never understood that.
A lot of beef came from people's entourage.
Hell yeah.
Entourage is clashing. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be like, oh, such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever the artist is, they're going to say his name first because that's the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know what it is, too?
Been there. Like, you know what I mean?
The funny thing is, so Eazy says that he thinks Cassidy amped that up so that it would fall apart because he was going to lose. Eazy said, my first 2 rounds, he said the first 2 rounds, Cassidy knew. After round 1, Cassidy knew he was going to lose. That's why he started the fight. I don't know. I don't believe that had to do with automatically lose a fight or end the whole battle on purpose. But that's what Eazy trying to say. Cassidy amped up the fight so that he would get out of there without taking the loss. I don't think Cassidy is that kind of dude, right? Because he said he knew he was losing. Now, I watched the rounds. I watched both of their rounds.
So what
you
think?
okay, let me just say this. I'm gonna keep this 100, right? I'm gonna keep this 100. I watched both. I watched Salute Quality in the building. I watched both rounds. I watched Cassidy's verse and I watched Eazy's verse. Because Cassidy kept going in on his mom on the drugs. That shit was funny. I'm gonna be honest. But a lot of people say Cassidy don't have it no more. He don't have the right flow to compete. I thought he did okay, but these battle guys, they're like, yo, Cassidy, you ain't it. You knew he's gonna lose. So if we're going by what they're saying, that ones that are it, because I'm a casual, I come in and out, but the ones that's there were saying Cassidy don't have it.
Let's just cut the chase. Who won? And what you out of the what you seen?
So what I'm gonna say is this.
Be honest.
If I'm gonna be honest. Now, I listened to Eazy the Block Captain's verse, and I felt like it was too defensive. He kept saying, I put Philly on my back, and now you trying to take it from me. You wasn't around. You wasn't saying this when I was doing this for 10 years. It felt like he was emotional. It felt like he was kind of on some Hitman Holler shit. Well, you guys don't appreciate what I did for Philly. So to me, I wasn't jacking the overly emotional approach. They said he had 2 more rounds that was going to really destroy Cassidy. I would have loved to hear that. But to me, I feel like just like with the Drake Kendrick, when Drake came all defensive on the Hard Part 6, I'm like, you're not supposed to be defensive in a battle, right? And that's just my personal opinion. I felt like Eazy was too defensive. He made some very valid points, how he was the only one holding Philly down, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, it felt like it was too emotional. Cass was mad controlled, and he really was just zoning in on, dude, you out here acting tough, get your moms off the block. It was crazy, gang. So I'm not gonna say, you can't say who won on one round. But the way it was going, I needed to see more. Let me say that. I just needed to hear more.
So I'm saying, like, don't they who won the round?
I can't even say who won. You saying who won the round to me?
Yeah.
I can't even say TJ. I'm telling you, it was just so. It was one round.
It's a draw again.
It was one round, so I can't even say. That's why we don't judge him on one round. It was one round. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. She said Shotgun Sugar already smoked Eazy and Remy. That was a tough. Shotgun Sugar. Yeah. He bodied, but you can't keep coming at Eazy about Remy.
Yeah. But that's what they're gonna do though.
They're gonna do that.
Do that.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
He already gotta take that.
Yeah, I don't know if Eazy had. I don't know if Cassidy had more Remy bars or whatever. But he said some funny shit about how she get with the weakest nigga. It was funny, but it is what it is, man. Super chat in the building. We appreciate you.
It's gonna start getting
it is. They're gonna have to switch it up. That's why Eazy just waiting it out.
So you know what he gotta do too? He gotta have some fly shit to come back to that shit. You know what I mean? Like to let niggas know like this is what you already gonna address. So he should just off the rip just address.
He should on some fucking like Eminem. Some fucking 8 Mile. Salute to the super chat. We appreciate you. Charles just stopping through to harass you. First time I've been able to catch the live. What? Salute, man. Hood, listen.
Salute.
We appreciate you being here, joining the conversation. Thank you for the super chat. Rock out with us. You know what I want to move forward. Anything y'all want to add to that? Or we good on that?
Good.
I want to talk about this one because this one got my nose open. I want to talk about this shit right here because now let me just say this. I did a video about this, and some of my contemporaries, YouTube is a massive place, but there's a small circle, a community, a family of hip hop commentators on YouTube. Salute the quality in the building, and a lot of others, a lot of guys that I rock with in this space, right? Salute to all you guys, Jay Nolan, all these guys. Dang, listen, it's so many of them, I can't even name them all. But there is a consensus, right? Let me see what Quality's saying over here. He said something about Cassidy. Why are you trying to battle Tay Rock still? Pick another battle. Your mother still battling Rock still. Yeah. So that's what he said. But I want. It was crazy. So I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna say I needed more. I needed the battle to finish. But let me say this part right here. Some of my contemporaries disagree with my stance on this, but I stand on this. This is in regards to the game and Kendrick. I to this day still believe And I'm gonna tell you the update on this. That the Game dissed Kendrick on this new record. He just dropped a mix CD called it's for the Gangsta Grills mix CD. He did a Gangsta Grills mix CD. God, I can't remember the name of the mix CD. It just dropped like what's today? Tuesday. I think the shit dropped on Friday or some shit like that. But we know how the Game does, gang. We know what the Game does. He slickly says stuff about his contemporaries. He did it with Eminem this time.
Yep.
The time before that, I think probably was Jay-Z and Kanye and this, that, and the third. So it's always somebody he wants to kind of poke the bear, make it like he is dissing, but he's not dissing, da-da-da-da-da. Now.
So it's like he be pump faking. Like,
yeah, what he does is he kind of he weaves your name into bars and leaves it ambiguous. So right now, I'm just gonna be honest. I want to talk about this because he supposedly responded to this. Now, do you want me to tell you the whole story? What's going on first? I think I need to tell you guys what's going on.
I think I'm up on it, but
so Game dropped this mix CD. It's all kind of disses sprinkled in, not disses, but statements sprinkled in about Drake. No, on like one or two songs, 2 or 3 songs. Sprinkle this, that, and the third. Me, I chose not to focus on that because I'll be here forever. That line sounds like a dress. That line. But there's one line he said. I said, gang, I don't need to hear no more other lines. When you say, I'm the real king of the West, ain't no doubt about it, and the nigga you say is the king ain't gonna do nothing about it. That to me is a diss to Kendrick. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So I want you guys, 2 guys down. Listen, we from an era where we know. It's a very slick line. The Game got bars, right? We ain't gonna never say the Game don't got no bars. So I want to start on your end. Fuck all the other lines. It's about 10 other questionable lines. I don't give a fuck about none of them lines. If I'm K Dot now, I'm gonna tell you what just happened today. But let's start with that. What I just told you. You hear that? Either you're a Kendrick, you're a fan, or you're you. What's your thoughts?
It's like let's see if the King's gonna bite the bullet. I mean, like, let's see if he's gonna
bite the bait, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, just throw the line out there. I mean, like, it's a slick line. It's definitely slick.
The line is crazy.
Let's see if this touches his ego.
But game is a spitter. He gonna say slick shit. But this is why we keep him out of the conversation of top 25, top 50, because shit like antics, gang. Why you attacking Kendrick for no reason? He always tell us, yo, I took Kendrick on tour. That's my man. That's my little bro. But I think he always trying to little bro him like, yo, I taught him that jumper. Like, without me, he wouldn't be shooting them jump shots. He want the recognition. It's like the big brother that's low-key jealous, right? Fucking Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, right? It's like low key. Well, he wouldn't be spiraling like that if I ain't have. They got a third brother. The man has got a third brother. What's the third brother name, Fliz? The third brother, probably. I think he was in football before both of them. So guess what he's saying in the house? Well, shit, them motherfuckers got the spiral from me. I taught them niggas how to throw. So he that guy. Like I taught him how to do this and the third. I want your opinion.
A nephew coming up too.
Tell me your opinion, Fliz. What it sound like to you?
Yeah, in the realm of rap, that you gotta tread light. When you say things like that, that's gonna mean something to somebody. That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is.
I think he wants Kendrick to say something, anything. Yeah. Then he gonna go.
Go crazy.
He gonna go crazy. Do you think he will go crazy? To be honest,
I mean,
who, Kendrick or Game?
I'm saying like that's probably his plan.
That's part of the
plan. He might have like 5 ballads written.
But it's just like, damn, like, so what they battle, like, what they going at for the King of LA type shit? Like, I mean, or is that the type of vibe that? And I mean, like Game's nice. Like, I mean, like he
Game is nice, but you gotta understand. So let's just talk about Game. Game.
But this is what he does, though. This is what he does.
But Game also got a really huge bill to pay to that female, Priscilla, whatever, that took it. That she owned his record label at this point, right? Because he thought it was a joke. He didn't show up to court, and she about to own his house, all kind of crazy shit, right? So because whatever happened on that dating show that he had, allegedly whatever, this, that, and the third, right? Whatever happened.
Then he regrets that show.
Hey, fucking right, he regret that shit. Nigga regret his whole life at this point because this chick got all this shit. But he wanted to show the world, I'm not going to pay her nothing, So he didn't go to court, and the judge was like, fine. She bong. She everything she want and then some, right? So now he owes the girl a lot of money. So when he did that last album, was it Drillmatic? He dropped Drillmatic, did a 10-minute Eminem disc. The whole world was like, "What the fuck is this?" We all set. So it didn't do. It was supposed to draw. First of all, draw attention to the album, and then draw Eminem out his fucking hole. Eminem in his hole. The album is good without it. Delete that shit.
Have to do that. Yeah, you're right.
One thing you gotta say about Game,
was pretty dope though. He dropped dope music.
Yeah, one thing you gotta say about Game is he'll go after anybody.
That's
if he feels I'm not being looked at as one of the top dogs and you are, his pattern is he's gonna start throwing them jabs at you. All right, let me see if I can wake a sleeping giant because he's sleeping on me. Like, and, you know what I mean? Like,
but you gotta respect that though.
Yeah, it's like yo, like Game isn't scared. There's no rapper that puts fear in his heart. You gotta say that he don't think nobody's better than him. Yeah. Number two, but yo, number three, man, like it's like I said, it's his pattern, bro. Like he feels slighted if he's not looked at as number one. And I think Game, to some degree, has been underrated, and I think he feels like cats recognize I'm nice.
I'm nice. You know what I mean, like he just wants that, like that respect. Yeah. But it's like, yo, like I'm not mad at him because it's just like. He's just competitive. You know what I mean? Like it's a game, it's a sport. Like it's hip hop. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'm not really mad at him. You know what I mean? But it's just like, damn, if that's your little homie, then be proud of the little homie though. You know what I mean? You gotta definitely, you know what I mean, look at it like that too.
I'm low key, so I'm not gonna say I'm mad at him, but I take issue with it because Kendrick is minding his business. He's on a world tour. He's done nothing to Game but show him mad respect. We don't Game. At the end of the day, Game is always going to get a little petty, a little jealous. This is like a little envious. I'm just gonna be honest. He did it to the nigga just diss Beyonce's mom for no fucking reason. Him and Kanye diss Beyonce's mom. Like why? Like he been dissing Jay-Z for years. He did like everybody he's supposed to revere. Now he got a little slick line for him. He plays with the words, which is whatever. And I get it. I get it that you're doing like double entendres, this, that, and the third too, because you're a wordsmith and you know how to kind of be ambiguous. But now, if you really listen to the album, he's doing little Kendrick like subs, like not subs, but like the way Kendrick says, all little stuff. So he's kind of mimicking Kendrick, this and that. So it's like what it do? It bring attention to the mixtape, and he's playing with fire. Now, end of the day, to me, you don't got to do that. That's like me making a tape fucking shitting on TJ. It don't make no. Why would I do that? If that's my man, I'm not gonna be subbing him this, that. They're gonna be like, is he talking about TJ? I'm never gonna do that. So to me, I feel like at the end of the day, it's childish. You could just be fucking Skyzoo, gang. Just do your fucking music. Put your records out. Let niggas take it for what it is. If you ain't making enough money, do 2 of them, do 3 of them. Just work like fucking constant. Fucking what's my guy? Currency. This nigga Currency dropping 3-4 albums a fucking year. Like who else putting out all these damn albums? Huh? Yeah, but I'm saying I think Game is scared to just let the music speak for itself.
So check it. Basically, it's like this is part of the reason outside of probably the issue with 50 that you didn't see Game at the Super Bowl when they did that big. You know what I mean, because he's part of that,
right?
But you know what I mean, like it's this type of shit, this type of actions that he does to get him out of
antics. Yep, gimmicks.
You know what I mean, like. It gets him out of a big situation.
He's like, look, I feel slighted, and that's what it is.
Yeah. But and I mean, like, I'm not mad at him. Like, he's just like, yo, I feel like he feel like I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? But
now, what I do have to do is tell you guys addition to the story. So what happened today is Game claims that he sent that track to Kendrick and Punch and these people before he released it. He's saying Kendrick and them already heard it, so that means I can't be dissing. That don't mean that to me. It means you sent it to them saying, I'm going to put this out. They didn't say nothing about it because they don't give a fuck, right? To me, Fliz, let me ask you a question. Your Kendrick, your Punch, your TD, whatever, he sends you that, bro, I want you to hear this because this is, people might get it misconstrued, but I'm not. He might have told him I'm not dissing you. Or it wasn't even Game that said he sent it. Somebody else said he sent it to him and they already heard it. Does that mean it's not a diss?
No, I get it, man.
I want, and I also want to read what he said because he also, as a matter of fact, it's on his Instagram. So Game got tired of all this nonsense and he responded. He addressed it. Now, to me, I need you to understand, this is not an address to me. To me, this is somebody really just saying, take it how you want it, right? Let me get this fucking picture of this shit, and we're gonna talk about it because he allegedly addressed this shit, Where's this shit at? I don't think he put it on his own page. I think he put it on somebody else's page. Let me see where's that. But he got a clip of the joint. See, he playing with niggas, gang. He got a clip of the verse right here. Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let me get it. So I know where it's at. I have it on my YouTube channel. It's on I think my guy
That's crazy.
I think Chick Smooth talked about it. So let me bring this up. But the game addressed it. I'm going to read to you exactly what he said, because to me, right here, Game goes off addressing Kendrick Lamar. So let me play. I'm gonna play this so y'all can actually understand what happened. To me, this ain't no denial of the situation. So let me share this screen real quick. I'm gonna play this real quick, because to me,
get ready. You know what to do, Chick.
So listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Red Rose. Y'all know the rest. Hey man, looks like the game is finally speaking out and addressing the diss or quote-unquote diss he had on his new album. Now last weekend, the game dropped his DJ Drama Gangsta Grills album. The album is called Every Movie Needs a Trailer. It's almost an hour-long album with 18 songs on it, which I gotta give credit to Game. We normally don't see albums this long. Rappers these days normally make short albums, 10-15 minute albums with maybe 8 or 10 songs on it. Now after this album dropped, people went through it to see if there was going to be any diss tracks on it. And sure enough, people found a couple songs on the album where the game might have been talking about Kendrick. Now, shout out to DeVille. I believe he was the first one to drop a video on it. Make sure you guys go check out his channel and his videos. These are some of the lyrics on the album that he thought Game might have been trying to take a shot at Kendrick and Drake.
That's the first track that you listen to where you hear the shots get taken in the first place. I don't turn down smoke. I don't turn up people's albums. First guys were scared of my brother, so I started pulling up without him. Los Angeles King, give me a rooftop, I'll shout it. And the man you thought was king ain't going to do nothing about it. And this is directly at Kendrick. Kendrick coins himself king. Obviously, the man has gone into full support of the West Coast. He said it in Control, king in the West, king of the coast, both hands, I juggle them both. The next song where he decided to take shots was in America's Nightmare. Right here, I believe he actually took shots at Drake and Kendrick at the same time. He says, chrome bins, chrome rims, riding around with this Drake, no friends, no spins, F the radio, F the clubs, F the Fashion Nova fit, F all the cap and fake love, F and fake hugs, F these ops and fake thugs, fake followers, fake streams, fake buzz, fake beefs on podcasts, fake Crips and fake Bloods, fake chains, all you do is rap and take drugs. Now, what I just read right now, I think this is in regards to Drake, what he talks about radio play, the clubs, not
came out to address the game. But what are the actual chances that the game is really dissing Kendrick? Well, shout out to AD from Community. He came out and said, yo, I have inside information that confirmed to me that Game actually sent his album over to Kendrick before it dropped. Here it is.
Connection to the source. We are all connected to the source. We are the who made the project is in our group chat every day.
Yes.
Telling us what's going on. Telling us what happened. What happened.
Behind the scenes.
So I'm trying to let you kill the narrative before it jumps out there that he dissing them.
Well, that's
actually they heard it before it even came out and all that type of shit. They need to know that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. Well, look, I wasn't gonna tell him that. I didn't know that was.
Well, you got to diffuse it. We got to put the fire out.
All right. Well, if that's the case, they sent it to Dot and Top and all them. Before they even dropped the project. But I felt like that was confidential. I didn't need to say that on the fire.
Got to put the fire out.
All right.
What is wrong with you? Why would you let the fire burn?
It's not letting the fire.
You got to protect the West, bro. You're not protecting the West, bro.
Now this morning, Game woke up and said, enough is enough. I'm not letting this rumor go on any longer. Let me set the record straight. Game commented on an IG post from Remo claiming he was dissing Kendrick. He said, y'all reaching. If I got a problem with a ninja, you ain't gonna need to guess. Secondly, y'all weird ass Me Too fans ride anybody nuts the internet tell y'all to. It ain't a rapper in this soft ass industry who wants smoke. They know, and any fan who know my body of work know. Merry Xmas ho 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 ass niggas. Now, Game.
Yo, listen. This nigga Game said, "Merry Christmas, you hoe ass niggas." Listen, bro. Listen.
That's crazy.
Listen. Fliz.
Yo.
Let me wake Flizzy up. Fliz.
Yo, I am tired.
Fliz, we're gonna get you out of here. But listen, Fliz. I know. We're gonna get you out of here, Fliz. But listen. You just heard the game. I don't know. You need me to repeat what he said? He said, if I got a problem with a ninja, you guys will know about it. It ain't nothing you hold. And I'm not scared of no nigga in this industry. Does that to you sound like he didn't diss Kendrick?
It sounds to me like it could. It's both sides because I don't know his intention. But giving him the benefit of the doubt, I don't know him to be scared of anybody. So I'll give him that. I don't know him. Right.
That's not the question.
I don't know it. But no, I'm just going that route second. But it doesn't mean it wasn't a diss, because sometimes maybe I put my foot in my mouth. I put something out there and it got legs. I didn't want it to grow legs like that, and now I gotta address it, because you don't want to look like you're sneak dissing when you're a tough guy. You know what I mean? Like, because then they're like, oh, you throwing a sneak diss on the cover. Why don't you just say it?
Let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
If you're Kendrick Lamar, do it sound like a diss?
I would say a little bit. I mean,
be honest with you.
No, I'm being honest. A little bit.
Kendrick Lamar has said he's the king of the West.
No, I've witnessed things like this on a lower level of rapping locally and regionally over. You know what I mean? Over like words like that and things like that, and I was sneak dissed a few times. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Sagittarius said, Flair's over there dozing off like.
Wake up. Flair's need a shot.
Let me ask you a question, TJ.
I'm in here though. I'm
Fliz is here. He ain't even got the wig on or nothing.
Know what I'm saying?
Listen, TJ, let me ask you a question. You're Kendrick. And be honest. You're Kendrick. You hear a dude say, I'm the real king of the West. Ain't no doubt about it. And the nigga that you thought was the king ain't gonna do shit about it. What's it saying? What's telling you, Fliz? TJ, tell me the honest God truth.
If I'm the king, it's just like, shit, I ain't gotta prove that I'm the king. You're trying to prove that you want my spot.
That's perfect.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're coming at me, then put the work in. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let's say this, TJ and Fliz, you guys.
Because you don't gotta respond. If you're the king, do you gotta respond to the like?
You don't.
You know what I mean?
Now let's say this. Let's keep it a buck. We grown men.
Unless it go crazy.
You from the hood, I'm from the hood, TJ.
Yeah.
We right now we're talking grown man, 30 years in the game. We're talking grown man. Now let's really be honest though. Let's talk street shit. If and the game does everything from a street level. If a motherfucker say, I'm the king of Southside, right? Mm-hmm. I'm the king of Southside. He says that. And everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. Yo, man, run Southside. And then a random dude out of nowhere who's been putting in work, and he say, I'm the king of Southside. And the nigga y'all say is the king ain't gonna do shit about it. Tell me, is he dissing him?
Yeah.
No, please, no. Yeah. TJ, don't make no excuses. Tell me, is he dissing him?
Listen. So man is Kendrick, right?
Yes.
Where's Kendrick at right now?
But I'm just let's keep it base level. It's not about how big he is, because the biggest dudes get knocked off the pedestal.
That is true.
So let's keep it a buck, TJ.
So
he's dissing him.
So Kendrick needs to address that.
No. What I'm telling you is Kendrick gotta take it and do what he will with it. But he can't pretend that it's not a diss.
Yeah, but you know Kendrick has a track record of he'll address it when he feels like addressing it.
Yes, he will.
So if he feels like addressing it, then he'll address it when he feels like addressing it.
But you're looking at it from Kendrick's point of view. I'm talking about from the streets, because if Game is coming at it from a street level. Mm-hmm. Now on the streets of LA, right? If Game is talking, I'm not saying Kendrick got to do anything. He has nothing to prove. But what I'm telling you is, from a street level, everybody trying to tell me I told you a lot of my contemporaries, they're like on the fence, like I don't know, it don't say. But I'm telling you, from the street level, Game literally is calling him out, saying, "You're not gonna do shit, little nigga. Calm down. If you want to jump." I'm telling you what he's saying. Now we could dance around, and I'm talking about everybody. We could dance around it, and Game could play games and say, "Yo, if I had a problem with a dude, I would say that." But that's a fancy way of saying, take it how you want it.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this question: does Hov respond to everybody?
He don't respond to nobody.
All right.
Hov is 45. Hov 56 years old.
But I'm saying, even though even back then in those times, he didn't respond to everybody.
No.
Or in a timely fashion.
Or I mean that too. Yeah. Or it would just be a quick little slap where you're like, oh,
now slow down.
Yeah.
Now,
like slow down.
At one point, Hove wasn't having it.
Yeah.
At one point, Hove wasn't having none of that shit. And he, after this thing with Nas, and he got older and started realizing, yo, I don't gotta address everything. Then he calmed down. Right? Hove 55 years old right now. Hove at 35, a different Hove. Right? That's a different animal. He gonna say something. I'm not telling you, me personally, Kendrick definitely should not respond. Game is looking for. No, he don't respond. But we're not. This not on Kendrick. This not about Kendrick. The conversation is about Game, because people keep telling me that they think. Salute Taiwan a bit. She agree with me. People keep telling me that he's not dissing. Even Game trying to play coy. If I wanted to diss or do, that's what you put like that. Wait. Let me say this, TJ. If you cheating on your girl, right? She see the girl name in the phone and all the phone ringing. It say CVS Pharmacy, whatever you got the girl, whatever, right? And your girl say, "Nigga, are you cheating on me?" And your response is, "If I wanted to cheat, I would." Do that mean you not cheating, TJ? Fliz, do that mean you not cheating? If I wanted to cheat, bitch, I would.
Of course, that means I'm not cheating. All right, next topic.
Fliz is up.
It's a tap on the cheek.
No, I think you should leave me and CVS our own devices.
Yeah.
Only kidding, babe, if you're watching.
Yo, listen, right? I feel like definitely he is throwing the shot, but it's a matter of I mean, if he gets the bait, then all right, shit, fuck it. He's probably ready to go. But on Kendrick shit is does he have to respond? Do we? I mean,
I don't want him to respond. But at the end of the day,
at the same time, damn, that's some LA shit, you know what I mean?
End of the day, though, let's just be honest. Now it's certain people you don't take serious. You don't take Game serious. You don't take Tekashi 6ix9ine serious, right? Certain people you just don't take serious.
I know. I'm like, wow.
You don't take them serious. You don't make diss records about Tekashi 6ix9ine. You don't make diss records about the Game. It's just certain rappers in this business. You don't make diss records about Kanye West. You don't take them serious. You know they got an agenda. You know they're trolls, and trolls live under bridges and collect coins. You can't fight a troll.
Game is sunk to that level. That you think Game is something that you can?
Yes, because he's dissed too many people with no response. At this point, you get no coins for this to diss in the Game. You get no coins going back and forth. He's not going to stop. He's going to get. It's just going to always going to go. A troll lives under a bridge and collects coins, gang. You do not chase a troll under a bridge. You leave him under there. So you don't chase trolls, gang. So if you're trolling me for a response, you didn't say my name. You just obviously said, he just said, if I would have a problem with a dude, I'll say it. So you didn't say my name, so I'm not going to disrespect you. Right? I'm not going to say nothing to you, da-da-da. And even if you did, who are you to fucking deserve a fucking, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make a giant fucking walk towards you because you say some shit. It don't matter what you say, honestly. Kendrick on the world fucking tour, niggas in Australia right now. This nigga had the biggest tour in the history of rap, past Drake and all these other niggas. Why would I respond to Game? It don't make no sense. But at the end of the day, let's just be honest. What happens in the streets is if I'm supposed to be the king and someone say I'm the king and he ain't gonna do shit, after a while they're gonna start saying, I'm just telling you street shit. Yeah. Just telling you street. It's not, this ain't rapping. Yeah, I can dig rapping and I can dig scrapping, right? This ain't rapping and scrapping. What I'm telling you is in the streets, that place that we all know about, in the streets, they will start to question. They don't care that you're Kendrick. They don't care that you've been holding it down since 4 summers. They don't care about none of that. Street rules apply.
Kendrick, if he's gonna respond, he's gonna respond in his time.
If he responds at all.
If he responds, yeah.
Let me see. Game been that. Hold on. Now I do be getting Game fans in my comments too. Game been that. He from the 50 Cent marketing school for trolls. Yes. The Game in the million in the hole. He'll say anything. Let's just be honest. I believe the Game is trying to get clicks.
Stupid bag real quick. If I get in this situation with Kendrick, then that's crazy, Chuck.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
It's crazy, gang. So it is what it is. And Game is from that 50 Cent school of beefing. So I do want to keep this moving with the next topic. Anything you want to add, Flizzy?
No, Feliz Navidad.
Christmas is coming, ain't it?
Yeah, it is coming.
It is coming. Listen, speaking of Game and 50 Cent, right? I want to move to the next topic. Let me see what Queen B said. Kings don't entertain court justice. Game better keep wearing that little hat with the balls on it. That ass. And I know Game really want the respect that he's not getting.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like, but that's his track record is that.
Now,
what's going on?
With that being said about Game and Kendrick, I want to talk about this because this right here, right? Taiwan said Game is washed up. Salute to Taiwan. That Game is washed up.
What up, Ty? You still want them joints I got? You know what I'm saying? I still got them outfits, bro.
All right, so that's whatever y'all got going on. Dara said the Game is
now she got
what
the Jim
gear. Jones thinks he is. The Game is a serious spitter, but he's staying on the wrong side of everything he does. Yep. But the game needs traction to keep it pushing. Now, speaking of Game, that brings us to 50. Speaking of 50, that brings us to Diddy. Speaking of Diddy, that brings us to Marlon Wayans. And I want to talk about all this. Marlon Wayans is catching flack. Do y'all know why Marlon Wayans is catching flack?
Yeah.
He's going back and forth for 50. Do you guys know why?
Yep.
Why do you think Marlon Wayans and 50 are going back and forth? You want to explain to 50 Flizzy?
50.
Or do you want me to?
You know, it's funny. There was a kid who keeps telling me I look like 50 Cent, and I don't see that
fucking
shit.
Hilarious.
But I was like,
maybe the beard.
He be like, yo, 50. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, from what I understand, my little understanding is that when he said basically karma. The comment about 50, watch out for karma. Yeah. You putting the documentary out. So that's what I think is the foundation of the shit.
The catalyst. Okay.
Yeah, you know?
Say less.
So that's what I from my little knowledge of understanding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So what I want to say is you are right, sir. You are correct, Fliz. Marlon Wayans said that. Wow. Marlon Wayans said that 50 is going to suffer a karma for kicking Diddy while he's down. I want to talk about this situation. Stat said Marlon didn't even say anything disrespectful in the first place. All he said was be careful about the karma when kicking people when they down.
Yeah, that's what I kind of understood it as. It was kind of like a check, like, hey, be careful.
You know how 50's moving.
I'm gonna be honest.
He's accepting all smoke. He's with the shits.
Like remember earlier they said his game was from his 50 Cent school of trolling and all that. 50 Cent is a petty cent boy. He'll get in there again. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you both a question. Yeah. A lot of people took that as defending Diddy.
I didn't.
TJ.
He said that that he's not defending Diddy though.
I
seen that today.
Now, do you think it could be misconstrued as defending Diddy?
That's probably what it is. I think that's what it is.
So let me.
I don't really know everything about it, but it's just like basically from what I seen today is like he's not defending Diddy. He's just however he feels.
Now I have a very different opinion. Now Dara said Marlon is down with Diddy because he with the Don since 15 years and you ain't never seen anything. Marlon did say he was at Diddy's parties and he claims that he always left early. He claims he always. Now you think he always left early, Fliz?
He said 12 o'clock.
Yeah. He said it. Someone else said that.
Let me ask you a question.
Someone else said the same thing. It wasn't Marlon.
It was
someone else said that they went to Diddy party but left too.
Right.
A few people
claiming that. But let me ask you a question. Just be honest, please.
Yeah.
Why would you go somewhere that you know you gotta leave early or it gets really weird?
If after the first one and you see some weird shit, then why are you going?
No, I'm not saying Marlon did this, that, or the third. But Fliz, me being a man of conviction, I am. If I know that shit get weird after 9:30,
yeah.
Why am I going?
I'm not going at all. So
I'm not
the shit might get. They're like, all right, 1 o'clock, babe, get your coat. We leaving. What we even going for? What we going for? The energy might start early one night. Why do I need to be at these events, Fliz, for years if I'm not going to stay after hours when they close the blinds and shit and the shit start throwing baby oil start coming out the ceiling fans? Like, what? Why am I still there? I'm not going at all, Fliz. I need clarification.
How many parties did Marlon go to?
He said a lot.
All right.
I could be wrong. But I'm almost certain he said a lot.
We're pretty sure that half of Hollywood was at majority of the parties.
Yeah, remember even Gilbert Arenas said he used Diddy to throw a party to make himself get bigger for the contract. You know, it's kind of like I'm not going to claim I understand Hollywood, but the fact that Hollywood is not to be understood is kind of weird. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a thing. I think they do all that weird shit. I think it's the culture to be weird out there.
Diddy learned it, and he ain't learning in Hollywood. Diddy learned it right here in good old New York from what's homeboy the white guy that owns all the music industry, Clive Davis and somebody else and what's homeboy from Uptown Records,
Andre Harrell.
Uptown. Uptown kicking it. He learned from Andre Harrell and allegedly, according to the documentary that's on Netflix right now. I watched the documentary. I'm 3 episodes in. 3 episodes in is enough to tell you that Diddy is trash.
Wait, yo, the Biggie shit was crazy though.
The Biggie shit was crazy. Let me just say this before we get to the Biggie shit. Now, everybody's saying that Marlon is not defending Diddy. Let me just clarify how I feel. For me, when you use the words kicking a man while he's down, that's defending him to me, because how the fuck is Diddy down? Diddy's trash. If you watch that documentary, Diddy's one of the worst people on fucking earth. I'm just gonna be fucking honest. He's not down. He's where he's supposed to fucking be. Right? Soon as you start feeling sorry about Diddy, watch the documentary from episode 1 all the way through. Start watching that shit and see how he was treating people since he was fucking 19 years old. What they left out of the documentary is Diddy chained those fucking doors at that fucking basketball game. He chained those doors, then people got trapped in it and died. That's what they didn't put in the documentary. They saved his ass because they could have wrote that shit.
Because Gene Deal said that from the beginning when he talks about it. When you go back to the beginning of when Gene Deal was speaking, he said all of that shit though.
He did, but they didn't put Gene Deal in the documentary.
That's why.
Well, Gene Deal said Gene Deal went on Art of Dialogue and said
50's cool, so ain't no telling.
No. But Gene Deal said he talked to 50 about being on there, and then he came up with this thing because 50 told Gene. This is a Gene Deal. He said 50 told me they was sparing no expense. So Gene Deal cooked up this thing where he was gonna get. He wanted them to pay him $50,000. Yeah, he said me and my man was like gonna get $50,000 each. Then they stopped calling him some shit like that, something to that degree. So they didn't want to pay him, even though they're gonna pay all this money to everybody else, whatever. So Gene Deal not in the video. Allegedly because of money, right, Fliz? So Gene Deal's not in the video, but to me now, yes, he's not 100%. He's not defending Diddy. But if I say, yo, your karma, respect karma, you're kicking a man while he's down. How the fuck is Diddy down? And I understand we want to say, yo, Diddy on the charges was this, that, and the third. Yeah, they overcharged him. He beat 3 out of the 4 charges, this, that, and the third. He only got him for prostitution. All that is true. But we're not gonna start saying Diddy and karma in the same fucking sentence like this motherfucker deserves some fucking grace.
If you look at everything, like even from the documentary, it's like he basically got a slap on the wrist. He's fucking lucky.
Did you see what Cat Williams did on that? Yo, shit.
For real, like this shit is crazy. Like when you see that shit, like
I agree with you.
And like the documentary is basically proving what, like the evidence that they had, like, you know, the like you're seeing the actual footage of him when he's like, oh, there was a shooting, like, you know what I mean, like in the studio, all that extra wild shit. But ayo, I'm thinking this. Here's how I'm looking at it. I think this ain't over for Diddy, yo.
No, there's another charge. There's some more lawsuits coming.
There's not even the lawsuits. I feel like they might be trying. I mean, like they got to look into all of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Primetime said exactly what I was trying to say. He said people out here really mad at 50 for exposing what a piece of garbage Puffy is. If you watch that shit from the beginning, first of all, Diddy was abused. Let's start there. He had his father killed. His mom was beating him. We get all that, and that's terrible, right? And that's we can't overlook that. She was partying too, right?
It was the party host.
But think about when you watch the Diddy thing. Diddy from the day one, like he was jealous of Pac.
Yeah, you've seen that too.
No reason to be jealous of Pac.
Like when they were saying it, and then you're looking at the footage, you can see that.
You can see it in his face.
You can see it.
You can see it in his face. But you gotta think, if I'm an insecure person, I'm gonna be jealous of Pac. If me and Fliz my artist and we got a whole tight thing, then TJ come around, TJ real ass nigga, he showing mad love to Pac. I'm gonna be like, yo, this guy might be separating us. That's how jealous people think. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, instead of being like, we all three, instead of being like, yo, we can fucking get Pac on this record, he thinking like, yo, I gotta separate them. Yeah. because he wants to control shit. Every girl he went after was somebody else's fucking girl. Misa and Kim Porter. Every time you look at it, I'll be Shore's girl. He wanted her. What's this guy? Ryan Leslie girl. He wanted. He's like, he don't say I want a girl like that. He like, I want that girl. Yeah. Well, that's your girl. Like, nah, that's what. And then he said, and then Eric Sermon said, this guy Diddy made me believe he was his friend. We said, but I realized he wasn't my friend. He was keeping me close so he can get at her. So everything he does is a scheme, a scam. He's trying to use you and get you out the picture. Then he get these girls and treat them like shit, beat their ass, this, and the third. We can't forget that, Marlon. So I get you saying, yo, you kicking while he down. What the fuck? How's he down? I saw a picture of Diddy smiling in fucking jail. What the fuck we talking about? Nigga running the whole block, buying everybody oodles and fucking noodles. Nigga be out in about 6 months, dead ass. If Trump don't fucking pardon the nigga tomorrow. What we talking about? Like that too. Kicking while he down. The nigga gonna be home before Christmas. Like next fucking Christmas, he be home. Nigga sat down for a minute. Had to fucking think about shit. He already sent 50 some fucking death flowers.
Some what?
He sent 50 some funeral flowers. He sent 50 some flowers to his club. The shit was funeral arrangements. So what he fucking learned? I was here a couple months ago, Fliz, and I said, no, he learned something. He ain't learned shit.
I don't think he did, Joe. I feel like ain't no telling what's. It's just like we just gonna have to watch this shit because I mean it's gonna get spooky. I feel like.
What you mean?
Like I don't know, man. Like ego, man. Ego would drive a motherfucker to do some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like not even really caring. Like real deal crashing out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know who else jumping in it that I disagree with? They jumping in it. Ja Rule is jumping in it too.
But that's gonna happen. Though.
But Ja Rule been really, really good. Ja Rule been getting really good energy for the last 7-8 years because he hasn't been engaging. Now he's on Twitter every fucking morning going at 50 about. He now ain't talking about making his own documentary about 50.
But listen, just imagine if there was like social media in that era.
What you mean?
And Ja, come on, we already know what 50 did to Ja Rule. Right?
We know. Yep.
So just imagine if there was social media in that era and that was happening, right? Like, but Ja Rule's responding. So now 50's going crazy. It's like the spotlight's on him because you already know that history. So ain't no telling what 50.
No, it would have been worse. I'm gonna be honest, CJ, because 50 is a troll.
That's
so he would have been worse if we would have had social media in the 90s. Then, it would have been even worse. So he would have beat Ja Rule because Ja Rule not built for that. Ja Rule is a calm, mellow person. He only turned up on stage. He got a family. Like Ja Rule don't want all that. We spent years showing us that he doesn't want that.
Why is he doing it now?
Well, he said at the beginning of the year, I'm gonna show my petty side this year. He said it as a New Year's resolution. This year gonna be my petty. I don't know why he did that, but he said that. So I'm like, why are you saying this, Ja? What the fuck going on? What do you get out of being petty?
Like,
so now,
trying to prove?
I think
the game shit.
Like, what are you trying to prove? I think he sees that 50 gets more out of being petty because what he's doing, and what he's doing is when he write the petty shit, he's putting hashtag, whatever icon, whatever some shit he's trying to push. So he learned from 50. So Ja Rule is trying to do what 50 did when 50 was doing hashtag. What's that drink he was selling?
So basically,
what's the drink?
Not Armadale.
You said Armadale. Flynn's cook like we're gonna let Flynn's out of here.
That's
but
over him.
He said,
I can't think of the name I got there.
What's the name of 50's fucking drink? He was promoting that shit about 5 years.
With it's a cognac, right?
Let me see if the chat knows. Somebody in the chat tell me what that 50 Cent.
Why can't I think of that damn?
Damn, he was promoting some drink, but he kept putting hashtag. It wasn't Armadale, but it was something like that. It was something like that. Hashtag some shit, right? So now Ja's doing that. He's putting so he's dissing 50 and he putting hashtag whatever. He's like he learned from the playbook. He's using it against him. Yes. So it's like Ja. You on tour with Ashanti, everybody's coming out to see you. They're giving you grace. Why? Why are you dusting this shit up again with 50? Like now he's talking like he's calling them Hermans and all this shit. Like he's dissing them. And I'm watching. I went on Ja post. I'm like, Ja, please stop this shit. You don't need to roll in this mud. That's 50's place.
Were you commenting on that?
Huh?
You commented on the post?
Mike said I did. Bronson. It's something similar like Bronson. It's not.
It's Bronson cognac.
Branson, that's a Branson.
Branson, yeah, Branson.
You're right. Branson Cognac, something like that. So Branson Cognac.
Effing vodka.
That's the one. Effing vodka. He used to always hashtag effing vodka. Da 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 da. So we're seeing Ja Rule trying to take a page out that playbook. I'm like, Ja, everyone's showing you love. They come out to the old school shows. You, Ashanti, motherfucking Total, SWV, like Mace, whoever the fuck is on the show. They coming out to see the shit with no fucking. Why would you stir up this negative energy? But he wants the drama for whatever reason. Now he's in his petty season. Let me see. Queen B said Ja Rule, he better pettiest darn ass on, so he's emulating his tormentor. That's facts. Yeah. Damn testosterone, lie amongst washed up rappers. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you want to do what he does? Right? Why if that's not you? Fliz, that's not Fliz. That's like tomorrow, Fliz coming out dissing nigga. You motherfuckers like a hashtag the what show? Like the fuck?
Like damn, Fliz.
Damn, Fliz, what we mean? But this effing vodka. Black Mall said that. So I feel like what we're seeing is people getting on the wrong side of the. Ja Rule is trying to say 50 got the same charges as Diddy. He's trying to say 50 is an abuser. So why you acting holier than thou? Now, this is what I want to say, TJ. I'm gonna let you say something, whatever you want to say. But we don't go at these white people when they do these documentaries. Why is 50 catching flack? And I know you want to say because he's trolling, but. Facts. And it's a black girl. I think a black woman is the one who directed the documentary. I don't think 50 had them. I think he just put the money up. He bought the footage from the young guy.
By the way, too. When you look at the credits, all you see is name in as executive producer.
That's it. I don't think he wrote nothing. He didn't have nothing to do with the making of the shit. He just paid for the footage. That Diddy made this kid run up all his footage and didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, that's the real story.
I was told about that today.
That's the real story behind it. So basically, I think Diddy was probably trying to do his own documentary, thinking he was gonna beat the case.
Right.
And then, I mean,
when he lost, he's like, fuck. Yeah. But Roger Bonds, his ex-bodyguard, said that Diddy saw the invoice and was like, what the fuck is this? They said, nigga, you had the niggas out there for 1,000 hours following you all around. 1,000 hours following you all around. What the fuck you think it's gonna cost? Fucking $100,000, whatever it is. Right. But it's worth it. To 50. Yeah. 50 probably laughed when he wrote the check. He probably said, here, nigga, another 50,000 just cause. Yeah. Right? Cause Diddy don't, but you know, Diddy, if you watch the goddamn documentary, he don't want to pay. He ain't been paying motherfuckers since Biggie was around. The nigga Craig Mack wife said Craig Mack ain't had 2 nickels to rub together. Said they was fucking living with their parents. Yeah. Craig Mack had the #1 song in the fuck. Well, not #1, but fuck it.
It was a big song.
Was it?
It was double platinum.
Double platinum. He living with the girl parents. She said that she said that Craig Mack saw Diddy at a party, asked Diddy for some money because he didn't have no money to fucking eat. Said Diddy pulled out a fucking knot like this, gave him $100 bill. Flair, did you see the documentary yet?
Nah, that's it.
My dumb ass had to. I said, fuck this. I'm gonna pay for Netflix. $7.99 with the ads. I got that shit like 2 days ago. I said, fuck this. I want to see this documentary because I got a report on it. I bought the shit for $7.99 with the ads and all that. It ain't that many ads like you think. Yeah. But end of the day, right? I got the shit with the ads, right? This nigga Diddy pull out a watt, probably 30, 40 grand, gave the nigga Craig Mack $100. Craig Mack should have duffed him. Took the whole shit for every nigga in that bitch. Fuck y'all niggas. Like, that's disrespectful, dog. You gonna give me $100? My rent is due?
That shit crazy.
I remember we ran into Craig Mack in the early 2000s. Yeah. Man, me and the crew, and we was trying to get, I think we was trying to get signed to Sony or somebody who one of them labels we was up in. Mm-hmm. And when Craig Mack like drove up through in the old like Sentra, it was like a beat up kind of, we was like, oh, we were so shocked. We was like, we in the crew, we like, that's Craig Mack. Like, you know, at time we was young men, and to see Craig, and he's working the same meetings as we are, and they was showing us more respect than him.
Wow.
It was out, we was like, oh snap, that's Craig Mack. They disrespecting him like he ain't shit, you know. The industry's dirty, bro.
I remember the show I did was him, Mobb Deep, and the youngsters. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was on that show back in the day.
What's crazy about Craig Mack, and I'm just gonna be honest, there's no reason to be
rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Craig Mack, and I'm just gonna say he got tired of the industry. He went to that alleged cult, religious, He was searching for himself, But to me, I'm sure it takes a certain kind of guy to feel a way. You got to feel confident about this, not there. To me, I would have ran that shit into the ground that I was Craig Mack from Bad Boy Records. I would have found, like, it's a lot of people that reinvented themselves. I would have found a way to get it back. There's no actual way that I would have been Craig Mack and would have been completely done.
He was just totally discouraged by the situation.
He was discouraged. He was held back. He was blackballed. All this shit, and this, and the third. He was disenfranchised. He saw Biggie die. He saw a lot of shit happen. So you're not gonna run into the arms of this shit. And you know what? You know
that, right?
Yeah, but that didn't work either.
The night in Vegas, they said that was it Run DMC and Craig Mack was supposed to be performing that night. I do believe so.
Yeah, he was supposed to sign him, but it wouldn't have worked out. He's not a death row artist. What Craig Mack, to me, in my opinion, he should have did what Craig Mack. First of all, he could have got to deal with anybody. First of all, he's Craig fucking Mack. Let's start there. But at the end of the day, Craig Mack should have went on a run. It's a lot of people that made it out that era that still could eat to this day if they done it right. He could have went on a run of putting out his own music. He wasn't signed no more. Could have put out his own music, did 100 videos. Could have used it would have been, everybody would have been free producers to make him beats. It would have been nonstop work he could have put out like Currency did. You saw Currency. Currency should have fell off. And technically, Currency should be out of here. After he lost his deal, whatever happened with Currency never stopped working. Killer Mike never stopped working. Craig Mack could have just kept working.
What's homeboy's name? From Kansas City, Kansas?
What you mean?
The rapper, repainting his face. Oh, damn, man, fucking.
Are you talking about Tech 9?
Yeah, Tech 9. Like,
yeah.
He like, you see what the fuck?
He's an indie. He's an indie master.
Like, he got a whole fucking like a stupid compound, like multiple buildings, like yo, his shit is crazy that he got out there, bro. And like he's not even mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But he's making he's I don't even know how much he's worth. Like, that's crazy. But it's just like what he got. I'm like, damn. I was looking at a documentary. I'm like, this shit is crazy, bro. He got a whole fucking block of different buildings, studio, factory where he's making clothes. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. It's like never ending. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you gotta just keep going.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know. Anything y'all want to add about this Diddy thing? I feel like we might have hit it all, but anything y'all want to say? I feel like Marlon Wayans he meant well, and I understand what he's doing, but I don't know if we should be giving grace to Diddy talking about check your karma. Now, 50 Cent, yes, 50 Cent karma is all over the place, but at the same time, to me, you got to pick the person that we're going to start saying, okay, don't kick him while they down. I feel like me personally, I feel like Diddy is not the guy to start getting holier than thou. Like, yo, don't kick him while he's down. Kicking Diddy while he's down to me is almost offensive. Let's just be honest. Look what he did to Cassidy. He kicked her while she was down. Let's just be honest. I know everybody's like, yo, he wasn't really dissing, da-da-da. He wasn't really like whatever. But low-key you were, because if I go in there and say, don't kick Fliz while he's down, meanwhile Fliz is a bank robber that shot 2 old ladies, then I shouldn't be saying don't kick Fliz while he's fucking down.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with robbing the bank, kicking some old lady? Maybe the old lady deserved it. Know what I mean?
Maybe them bitches was trash.
I can drop a track about it. Everybody respect me, right? My street cred will be right up there, boy.
Give me some. Nicki Minaj apparently is siding with 50 on there. I didn't even get to that part. She's saying that she agrees with 50. Da da da. Give me some shameless plugs while we go to the next topic.
The What Project?
Yeah, the What Project?
The What Project? The What Project?
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all not hear it yet? I mean, come on now. Like, you gotta hear it. Though DTHA, that's the What Project. TJ Swords, an artist named Fliz Charles Brown.
What's going on with it?
It's popping.
We dropped it.
We dropped it about 3 weeks ago. Right now,
I think it was about 3 weeks. We got a video. What's the video?
This, that,
and the explosion. We should shoot a video this weekend. We should just get up and I'm gonna get my cameras and we're just gonna do some shit.
Let's do it.
Know what I mean? What's up?
Yeah,
it's on this dude. Know what I mean? You know we be live all the time, know what I mean? Like, Charles, what the fuck you doing? Know what I mean? Charles, well, you know,
he might be in Guam tomorrow.
I'm out, I'm out, you know what I'm saying, doing Chuck things, you know what I'm saying, you know, Charles Brown life is different type of shit, you know.
Mary wanted to go to the moon and eat oysters.
Oh, you know what? I know. I wanted to go, but the casino, right? They had a half voice on, like, you know what I'm saying, Liverworth. You know what I'm saying?
We just went to Newport last night. It's bed and breakfast. It was beautiful, gang. We went to the oldest restaurant in the history of America. It's a restaurant in Newport. They said this shit was in like the 1600s. This shit's still there. It's called the White Horse Tavern. That was called something like that. We went there last night. It was barking. She only went for the beef Wellington because she never had it. She always see what's this guy named the white guy from British white guy. God damn.
Oh, you talking about the chef dude, the popular
chef dude from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
They always making the beef Wellington, the fucking beef Wellington with the pot, the crust on it. So she went for the beef Wellington. It was rocking, gang. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit was knocking. I had the swordfish, and I only get swordfish when I can't get salmon.
I know I was about to say you get no salmon.
They ain't had no salmon, so that beef Wellington was rocking.
Wherever we go, we can order for him.
I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, y'all should. When I'm running late, just go ahead and order the salmon. You know that's what I want. Dead ass. I'm be honest.
I cook salmon myself. I'm nasty on the stove, bro. I mean, but
so salmon, what project? We got a video called This That right down there. My videos on my YouTube channel. Scroll down, tap in, get in the comments. Let us know how you feel about that. We brought some hip hop on that one. But I want to talk about this one. Now, I don't know what's going on. And I'm usually up on shit. But I saw that Lil Durk is some drama.
Really?
I don't know what's going on with Lil Durk, but I want to talk about this right now because I saw it before I tapped in for the show. And I said, you know what? I want to talk about this Lil Durk. I want to find out, along with everybody else, what's going on with Lil Durk in his case. So let's see. Queen said my Wellington is legendary. Charles, we need pics. I did put up some pics.
He posted those pics.
I posted some pics with the beef Wellington and the swordfish. But let's talk about this Lil Durk situation. Let me see what's going on. So Lil Durk, he has a new headache over a new threat. Free Durk or we're going to shoot that motherfucker up. So now they talking about freeing Durk and they talking about shooting it up. Lil Durk's murder for hire case intensifies as prosecutors reveal a free Durk threat while fighting to stay on the case. Lil Durk has caused more drama in his federal murder case for hire after prosecutors disclosed another violent threat and accused his legal team of twisting facts to try to kick them off the case. Oh, he's trying to get the prosecutors kicked off the case, Flizzy?
Damn.
Prosecutors recently disclosed an April phone call where an unknown man phoned one of their own and issued a chilling warning. Free Durk or we're going to shoot that motherfucker up. Shoot who up, the caller replied. Shoot your ass. The government revealed the threat while fighting an motion from Lil Durk's lawyers to disqualify the entire U.S. Attorney's Office. I've never heard of that, Flynn.
Me either.
Prosecutors said the defense's accusations of misconduct were misleading and meritless, accusing them of making false claims about secret communications. He's been detained since December of 2024. Judges ruled that Lil Durk is too dangerous to release, finding that he uses his money, influence, and power to endanger individuals whom he perceives as a threat. Then they're making this dude look like Scarface.
I didn't realize he was down for that long. That's crazy.
It's been a year, 12 months. But I bet you he'll take that year and eat that if he's not gonna have to do life.
Yo, know what's funny? Just yesterday, I'm riding around with some teenagers. I was riding around with two teenagers. They were both females, and they was like, "Yo, can we play some Durk?" And we were blasting Durk for like a half hour yesterday. You know what I mean? So he's still getting love. He being away a year, the teenagers still love that dude.
Yeah. So so TJ, when you left, it was just about somebody called the prosecutors and said, "Free Lil Durk, or we're gonna shoot that bitch up." So that's it. That's the whole story.
You need maturity in your crew. You don't know they do anything.
It was crazy. They can't find him.
The crazy shit is this though. I'll be like, damn, because Lil Durk, he's like these young, like, I mean, like you see what NBA young boys doing right now, like it's like he's that level too, and like I feel like, damn, these niggas be making dumb decisions and just throwing everything away, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shit.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
No. Y'all got the crazy opportunities, and it's just like, you just throw this shit away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm personally sick of seeing this story, yo.
It's like they tricked him out of his spot, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the hashtag slide for Vaughn, and it's just like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, like, you know, you understand they're coming from the hood and all of that shit, but it's just like, yo, when you get into a situation like that, bro, it's just like these people was already trying to take everything from you just because you a motherfucker that came from nothing and got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, yeah, man, you gotta make better decisions, man.
Let it go. Just let it go, rappers. And I'm saying rappers because it's too much skewed towards the hip hop, like rappers to be in jail or get in legal trouble, be on the bracelet, you know, all kinds of crap like that, man. It's like, and you know, it can't always be defended. Let's just keep it a buck. It's like, bro, really, another bad decision, like you said, like another rap decision for another rapper to be, oh no, I got in jail for a year or down, like.
All that shit to get out the hood just to do hood shit.
Yeah, sometimes, if you want to make it out, sometimes you gotta get out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing none of this dumb crap, and it's gonna hurt your ego sometimes, bro, because you can't react. You can't react like a goon all the time.
How many people he probably was feeding?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he was doing all types of shit too. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not saying that he's guilty of what he did because they still gotta prove it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's just like damn, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta corral your surroundings too. That phone call, whatever. Like I'm telling you, man, I couldn't hang with like anybody who's on a level of getting me in trouble. I'm not going to jail for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I got kids. My priority is them, not you or the streets. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, I put kids on blast like that. The rappers I do, I'm like, when the last time you said a rap about like the love of your kids or some shit? It's always me and my niggas. I'm like, yo, bro, it's always you and your boy. You keep going to jail with them fools. You know what I mean? Like teenagers be having 2 kids. You know what I mean? Bro, you don't say nothing about them. You know you could though, bro. But anyway, I don't want to become a preacher on that. You know, I'll get on my shit. You know what I mean? The What Project. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. You know what I'm saying, Charles? I gotta stop my damn self. I gotta stop my damn self.
Tired of shit.
Hell yeah, right?
Before we get out of here, right? I got a topic right here.
3 or 4, I think. I think 3 or 4 I did, yeah.
I got a real hip-hop topic I want to talk about right now. This should wet your whistle if we're going to talk some hip-hop tonight, because I thought this was very interesting. I just did a video on this, and some people are with it, some people are not, but I do want to talk about this one because I find this to be very, very topical. My guy Pusha came out in an interview and he said something that's kind of dividing the community right now. Pusha literally said that diss tracks to him are dead. Kinda dead. I want to say he said kinda dead.
Like he's not responding or what? Like
he said kinda dead. So what he was trying to say, and a lot of people lost their mind. This was a couple of days ago. A lot of people lost their mind because they thought that he was saying that, because he said in the interview that he couldn't that careers weren't ending like they used to be. So a lot of people took it that he was saying he didn't end Drake's career and he's mad about that. That's not what he was saying. Let me read this real quick and I'm gonna have a conversation. Pusha T explains why diss tracks are kind of dead to me. He said, let me move. I'm gonna skip some of that. He claims while indulging in them, recently Pusha T spoke to Consequence, where he shrugged about how diss records don't mean the same as they used to. Back in the day, you could end someone's career with a mean enough song. Now he argues that it's only good for feeding online discourse. Quote, it's not the same ransom anymore. Back in the day, to me, I felt like it could be career ending. Now it's not. It doesn't hold as much weight. You still get another shot. It seems like, that's what he said. Quote, also, he said, I've kind of been through the chapter and I'm over it. I'm somewhere right now where I don't even want to make music with other people. Nevertheless, anybody else in my music will be the focus of my music. What we're doing right here with the clips is, to me, so next level. I feel like the next level is above anything else, even being caught up in the world of it. I don't even like the world of people of the back and forth. He's talking about like social media. If I don't see eye to eye with you, there's probably things I don't want to be there about. The last thing he said was, it's kind of dead to me. It's a ransom of what a diss track used to bring. There was a clear winner. somebody would really bow out, and then that's it. The last man standing. Now it's just a bunch of noise. Even after we find winners, it's still noise. It's like, man, then what's it for? Now, what Pusha T to me was trying to say, and I'm going to get you guys' opinion, I feel like he's saying people still arguing about the winner. We still got people still bitching about who got the best bar. It's 2 years later. I still go on Twitter. They're still saying that Drake won the battle. Drake had the best record. I saw a dude 3 days ago talking about Family Matters was the best record in the whole diss. They still breaking down Euphoria lyrics. They still breaking down the lyrics from the Not Like Us. They're still breaking down lyrics trying to say that it didn't go down like that, and bar for bar, Drake was better. It's 2 years. It's almost 2 years later, and they're still online trying to defend and change the narrative that Drake won. And this is what he's talking about. That's what I took from the conversation. It sounded like Pusha was trying to say, what's the point of battling? You do all this writing and you do all this rapping and you make this beat, you make this perfect track, and then a guy goes, that's mid. My guy still won. So it's like Drake still clicking like on people's posts that saying that he won. So it's like the rapper ain't even admitting defeat. It's a bunch of noise. We still talking about it. 2 years later, your most popular videos still are videos about Drake versus Kendrick to this day. So like he's like, yo, why am I even battling if we still got to debate who won, who lost? So I want to start with TJ. Is he right about diss tracks that even make a diss track? Does it have the same weight as it used to?
No, I feel like some artists that's at a certain level, like some of them, like they really don't even need to respond. Like, you know what I mean? Like you like with Pusha T, like what the clips just did, like I understand what he's saying. Like they're just basically top tier rap, like, you know what I mean? Like top tier rap shit, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like why respond to it's basically on some like Slick Rick shit, like you peasants, like, you know what I mean? Like you're beneath me type shit.
Right.
Like, that's basically like in between the lines of what he's basically saying, like you're not even on my level. Like why should I even respond to you peasants? You know what I mean? Like respect.
I agree exactly I agree with that sentiment. Flizzy, your thoughts on Pusha's comments about diss tracks? He's over diss tracks low key. What's your thoughts on that?
I ain't mad at him because some of the stuff I don't think diss tracks are dead though. I don't think diss tracks
they're definitely not dead.
I don't agree with that aspect, but some of the stuff he said within that was hitting home for me. Like, you know, putting all that energy into like another person, like, bro, like, you know what I mean? I can see the young rappers, the little YNs, the young jits doing that, but at a certain time where you get old, it's like, I preach this all the time. Like, I'm not dissing you. I'm not putting the pen to the paper and giving you all that energy to diss you. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm at a age that's like, hell no. But do I think diss tracks are dead? No, I just think the world has become all like fragmented. Everybody's in their boxes and silos. Like, this is the Pusha box, the Kendrick box, the Drake box, and you're not gonna take them out of that. It's like Democrats and Republicans. Everybody's fighting. Parties are ruined. Yeah. No one cares what you say about the other side. This is what I'm doing. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. That's what's going on with diss tracks now. Mm-hmm. It's like everybody's like, all right, this is who I'm rocking with, and that's it. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing, no matter whose side you're on. So to me, I'm feeling it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
What are you doing? You're not going to convince nobody. So I see why he's saying you're not going to end nobody's career. But in bringing that back, I do think a career could still be like ended if the person isn't powerful. Like Drake definitely caught a hit,
right?
You know what I mean? But
he got enough money to.
I've been saying Drake ain't going nowhere. But
he's never going to be the level he was. Let's just be honest. He took a mean hell of a hit.
Yeah, he took a hit. But let's say if that wasn't somebody to the magnitude of Drake, that might have been like, oh damn, bye, bro. You know what I mean? So I can say like that. But if the person has a powerful following, that person ain't in this day and age, he's right. They ain't going nowhere. He's gonna have a core fan base. You know what I mean?
Right. Salute Homebody just got home. Homebody just got home from work. Said
salute Homebody.
Salute Homebody. Now,
yo, did Homebody ever send a picture?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Well,
when you get a chance, send Homebody, send a picture to the what?
What's up? We'll post that
at Gmail. We're gonna post it. But I believe also is he might be reflecting on that Joey Badass battle, because Joey Badass battled the whole West Coast for Kendrick. Kendrick never responded to him. Let's just be honest. Joey Badass battled Ray Vaughn and all these other Daylight and all these other rappers from the West Coast. He put all his heart and soul into that shit. And what did he get? He really got nothing, because he ended up a few months later. He tried to go on tour with Rhapsody and Absol. He canceled the tour for mental health issues. Now I'm going to 100% say I believe the mental health issues was the battle. I believe that all that battling, all that rapping, all them voices in his ear, you lost, you won, you lost, you won, all that shit. You're trying to absorb all that. Yo, Joey's trash, Joey's crack, Joey, all this shit. It's like too many voices you're trying to absorb. And I think Joey Badass just took all that negative energy. Then when he tried to go on tour, it was just too much. He had the record didn't do well, right? The record only sold 8,000 copies. Then he tried to go on tour, and he tried to do like 30 cities. It's just like, I can't do it. He had a new brand new baby. I think something like that, a guy like Pusha would sit there and watch that, see Joey do all his heart, blood, sweat, and tears, and then come out with really nothing at the back end. Then he can't. Then not only that, when they dropped the Clips album, Let There Be what do you say? What I'm talking about? I'm bugging out. It's latest shit. Let God Sort Him Out. That album, they got nothing but fucking slack and flack from Drake fans and Travis Scott fans trying to say the album was trash. So it's like, why am I making music for that when there's no reward? All I get is angry niggas for 10 years dissing me. Drake, he ain't battled Drake in 10 years, but all the Drake fans came out against the Clips album. Like what's my reward for this? Like, it really ain't no reward.
Hey, yo, but you don't think that concept would do well? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to do 30 cities, right? But you don't think like that lineup would do good and somewhere like the Strand out here?
It would definitely. Joey's Badass gonna sell tickets, but he wasn't mentally there. It wasn't. If you're not mentally there,
mentally he was worried about the comments.
That and a bunch in the comments, and
instead of just focusing on his brand.
Not only that, there's a lot of questions about. So let's say the show don't do. Let's say one of the shows don't sell. Then there's a video of someone saying, he flopped out. So it's like it's a lot going. It's a lot going on.
That's part of the game.
It is, but right now, social media is terrible. They don't let up. They just they on you all. So all it takes for that one video of like somebody just did a show where it wasn't that many people there. The video went up. Ja Rule did a show, and it was like the place hold 1,000 people. It's probably 50 people there. So the video went up. 50 started clowning them. So it's like I think Joey like, I don't want to deal with that.
So mentally, he let the internet fuck him up basically because of that. I mean,
yeah.
So how you still got to promote the album, bro?
You still got to promote the album, but we would have went out. We would have went on the tour. We would have did our job. Joey, for some reason, I think Joey been touring for 12, 15 years, so however long. So it's like, for whatever reason, I thought it was weird that he canceled the tour, but I'm trying to give him some grace because he said it was mental health. So I'm just gonna say, you know what? If he said it's mental health, then that's what it is. There's a lot of people out here ride the short yellow bus. Thanks for the live. You guys take care. Keep real hip hop alive. Salute you, V baby. Yeah. I'm gonna let Flizzy out here. I'm gonna let Flizzy out of here. We gonna Flizzy cook tonight. I need Flizzy to get. He got a 30-minute ride. I need Flizzy to get home safe. And it's already 11:22. So we're gonna end this show. I'm about to end this show, right, Flizz? You good?
Hey, I'm here.
I
troop it out.
Flizz is cooked. I don't need you falling asleep on the road.
Nah, I ain't doing that. I'll literally pull over and fall asleep, take a 5-minute cat nap, and then drive again. I've done that a bunch of times.
Your music diva said Joey's problem was timing. He should have released the album immediately. He's facts. Yeah, he should have dropped the album after the battle started. Yeah,
you said that for a while.
The album flop was a mental drop. Yeah, that ass stats. You right.
He supposed to see that like, that's about to go crazy. I need a video ASAP. Boom, right after this drop. Boom, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but he also said that the label didn't let him. He complained. He said the label held him back. So we gotta acknowledge that because he did come out and say he wanted to drop, and the label said no.
So what's gonna happen if he just like fuck it on his own dime, did the video, boom, boom, put the shit out, you know what I mean, and the shit go crazy?
Well,
the label's gonna have to, but you know what I mean,
let's imagine that he does that and they sue his ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean they won't, but they could, because these labels right now, there's a lot of lawsuits and shit flying around. Like if they say no when you do it anyway, they got all contractual shit. They can come at you kind of crazy. JoJo said all true. Mary B in the building. Salute Mary B.
Hey, Mary B, what's going on?
Appreciate you tapping in. He should have learned from the clips. Yeah, boy, JoJo, the clips. I think Pusha T paid a couple, like $1 million or $2 million to get out of that deal with Def Jam. I don't think he want to do that. Just gonna be honest. Y'all hear Eric Sermon? I didn't hear Eric Sermon album, but it's one of the tracks on there is dope as shit.
What's the joint I heard with MOP?
Yeah, he got a dope ass joint with MOP. And he got a joint with Method Man and Redman. He putting like groups together, or groups of twos, or duos together. So it's a dope. I can't wait to hear the Eric Sermon album. Let me see what else going on. I wish they gave an award for the rollout of the year. Well, that award gonna be the Grammys. They don't want they don't want nothing but the Grammys. So whenever the Grammys drop, that's the award they looking for. Let me see whatever going on. Clips dropped their new video for POV. I watched half of it. I didn't finish it. They did drop that video. That's a fact. With Tyler, the creator, that's gonna go dumb. So they literally gonna do it. They literally gonna do a video for every song on there, which is how you supposed to do. That's how you supposed to do. I don't want to call y'all Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie? Right, damn.
Listen, man. Mary B said, nice to see you guys. We got to get out of here, man. I think I hit every topic that we wanted to anyway. Nice to see you guys. Joey album cover will give you nightmares. That's a fact. That's a fact, Ms. Rock Kitty. And what else going on? That's a big compliment, though. So listen.
Yeah, we love you.
We love you, homebody. Dead ass. I want them to win, but I think Kenny might take it. Yeah, Kenny up for a lot of awards.
Kenny's definitely taking a lot.
Yeah, he going crazy.
Nah, you heard of the What Project? They might win that joint. You never know, bro.
Shit, somebody
I
said
never heard about that.
For a Grammy.
That was silly.
Oh, man.
The emails that we began, we appreciate y'all, yo, for real. All the emails, all the love. Like,
yep.
Dead ass.
The What Project?
The What Project, gang. Listen.
Put that in the whip, put that in the crib, and just drive to that. It's only like top to bottom, like a half-hour album, something like this. It's not. Yeah, 40. Yeah, 40.
It's like 40 something minutes. THAWHAT. The What Project. Tap in. Victor with the intro and the outro, the interludes. Yep. Victor really did a good job. Salute to Vic. He might still be in the building. Tatted up Vic.
And for all the rappers and artists we spoke of tonight, we name drop. Let's get that collab. Hit us up. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a collab with all of you guys.
There it is,
and gals.
As y'all see, Fliz is almost on a freaking pull-out cot. He's about to go to sleep because he had a rough week. We had to tell you, we had a really big party. We had a really big. This been a tough weekend. We all tired. So
we was in the 20s. Or was that the era?
Yeah, with the 20s.
Yeah,
I actually had the little hat. I had the little hat.
All of us was dressed up for the 20s gang. It was beautiful. Black excellence in the building. Chapo said Tyler back outside. I'm surprised. Stat said, I feel like I'm on the block right now. Tap into that video. That. Me, TJ, and Fliz, we bringing back hip hop, but y'all ain't seen shit. Did y'all thought that video was dope? Listen, I know we keep talking shit about we got this, that, and the third coming. I don't think we lied because we gave y'all an album. We said the album was fire. We talked about that album for 6 months, and the album came out. It's fucking fire. It's on all streaming services. That shit is some real hip hop. But this video we got coming up, the next 2 or 3 videos we got coming up, they're gonna be even dumber, dumb and dumber. Gang, listen.
Oh, Mary,
we out of here.
Mary, I'll get that showtime to you. Because it's like I'll talk to you about it. You know, I'll get that to you though.
Salute Mary being in the building. Salute everybody, man. We out of here, man. Fliz got to get home. He got a long drive. We out of here, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in. The What